Jackson County and some of its top officials are facing a lawsuit from the state of Missouri.
The state attorney general says the law was broken during last year's property tax assessments. Tonight, 2 county legislators sit down with KMBC 9 Investigates to provide answers on what they witnessed during the process. The lawsuit states Jackson County's 2023 assessments were not only unlawful, but the failures were systemic, from failing to provide proper notice and inspections to coercing property owners to drop their appeals.
It was not set up for success for anybody.
Jackson County denies the allegations and has filed a motion to dismiss the suit. For weeks, KMBC 9 Investigates documented property owners waiting for hours to appeal their assessments. Many went through an informal appeal first, meeting with a county employee or a contractor.
People would then take that paper and go get the sign off by Gail or Maureen, the deputy or assessor themselves, to make sure the values were not too low. And so in some scenarios that would get rejected.
Jackson County legislators Manny Abarca and Sean Smith say legally residents could request a hearing with the Board of Equalization, skipping the informal appeal.
Like in the statute and in the law, there shouldn't be an impediment to seeing the BOE. And yet she very clearly said, nope, nobody's getting to the BOE until they first go through this informal process.
The lawsuit from the Missouri Attorney General claims the way the county's review process operated with this extra unnecessary step serves to wear down property owners. And the AG's office says there were other issues. What are the most blatant laws that they broke?
Yeah, I mean, I think some of the most, really straightforward ones is not giving people proper notice, not giving them timely notice. We're talking about situations in which they gave notice of increases and they gave them a certain amount of time to appeal or deadlines to do some of those things. And the notices they got didn't even permit them to request an inspection or an inside inspection, some of those things that they then could not accomplish under the law.
Abarca and Smith blame County Executive Frank White, saying they asked him for months to correct the problems.
I asked Monday for the answers, comparable data of what was assessed to what's actual now after these assessments.
I've asked for data that is specific to reassessment, and you're refusing.
Well, send me an email, would you? Send it to me.
Sure.
And I'll see what I can get you.
Well, you need to email me directly to the county executive, ask the right questions, and maybe we'll get back to you. At minimum, I think he is obstructing the opportunity to correct this for the best interest of all taxpayers. We have asked through resolution, through ordinance, through just vocally asking him, look, find an opportunity here to provide some level of relief. And he's flat out refused.
Out of the almost 300,000 Jackson County property assessments, there were 54,000 appeals in 2023. The Board of Equalization stopped hearing those appeals in December, with 14,000 still unresolved. To date, there are still about 12,000 appeals pending. KMBC 9 Investigates has requested multiple interviews with the county executive, but have been unable to come to an agreement. We've also asked the Board of Equalization and the county assessor for comment. We're still waiting for their responses. Now, a judge is scheduled to hear the lawsuit in early June, and we'll let you know what happens.